Good morning everybody, what a lovely day it is today. Do you know what I've noticed recently? I haven't seen about as much fly tipping as I normally do. Having said that, I've seen a massive load of it over here, been tipped at the side of this road. Let's go and have a look and see what we find. You never know what you find. You find all sorts of stuff in that what people throw out. I can already see there's a lot of it here. Bottles of piss. Man, what's this all about? Shoes. Oh look, a lot of it's been thrown up. This is all just clothes. Been thrown up that bank there. Shoes, someone's coat. A nappy. Oh man. All we've got here is just clothes and general rubbish. What's up here, I wonder? And there's half a shovel. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, like the mentality of an old Hoover. That's not even a Hoover, that probably is a Hoover actually. Oh, look at that. A great big shit. And there's not even any paper or rag near it. Someone's got a shitty bum. Nice old chair though. Someone to sit down there, have a little chill out, relax, you know. Need a barbecue here really. Oh, well away. You know what it is? This little lay-by thing here. The reason that shit's there is because the lorry drivers, they park here and then they go over there and have a shit. Fucking hell. What's the matter with these people? What is the actual matter with these people? There's toilets down there. No wonder why they don't have a lot of respect, you know what I mean? Bloody hell. Look at, what are you doing looking over there? Go down there. Look at all them cigarette butts. Bloody hell, someone's been saving them up, haven't they? I know what I'll do, I'll save up all my butts, save up all my cigarettes, and I'll chuck them out one day. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Oh yeah. So many clothes. Like all them clothes, they could have gone to like clothes. There's no need to throw them out because they can go like a clothes bank and then they go to someone who actually needs them. It doesn't look like there's anything wrong with half of them clothes. Well, why they got thrown out on the floor? They'll just go to landfill now. Same for this shoe. That shoe will go. Bloody camera! What's the matter with it? That shoe will go down to landfill now. What we got strewn up this bank then? We've got a pair of swimming shorts. Right, a pair of swimming shorts. I don't know what that is. Some kind of, that's another pair of shorts. A jumper. Looks like kids stuff. That's a top. There's a hoodie. Looks like a kid's hoodie. Oh, that could go to someone nice. What we got over here? Primark top. A cardigan. Cardigan. A kid's coat, packet of crisps, general rubbish, just thrown up the bank. Now you see, that load of rubbish, that load of stuff is actually on private land, believe it or not. But the trouble is, a lot of that sometimes is on like public land. You know, like at the sides of roads and bits and bobs, and the councils and all that have to clean it up. Done it myself, and I worked for the council for a small amount of time. It is a bit of a, oh man, I can't understand you know, I understand that people, they want to get rid of rubbish and they want to be like, once it's gone, you know, it's gone, isn't it? They're like, oh, chuck it in there, that way I'll never have to think about it again. But it just makes everything look ugly when it's different with that, because that's on private land. So the company that's in charge of that bit, they you know, they'll have to pay to get rid of that. Let's see what's up here. Look, I guarantee there'll be loads up here. See, up here there's a load of houses, and what they do is they throw their rubbish over that fence onto this bit of dirt up here. Scum. And people in these houses throw all their rubbish over this fence onto here. Rags. Oh, there's a shit there. Oh, there's shits everywhere. Huh. Over there. Shit there. But be careful where you stand up here. Old sock. Rubbish. You can see that where it comes over the fence, over the wall. See, the people who do this type of stuff are the scummiest of people, you know? Why can't they just put it in a bin? You know? Look at all this. All come over that wall. There's a house there. Bags of cans, rubbish. General household rubbish, look. Old pair of shorts. Cushions, egg boxes, trolley. More stuff over there. And it stinks of, well, basically just shit. Old trolley there. And you've got this nice area, look. And the worst thing is, they're building brand new houses over there. Right? So you build these brand new houses, given to these people, and they do this. That is the trouble. What happens is, the type of people who do that, throw that rubbish out, not always, sometimes they are, you know, people who have their own house, you know, bought and paid for. But usually, well, even if you won't buy a brand new house, so you build brand new houses, people come along, buy them, and treat the community, treat the public areas, and also private areas, like that, you know? Ah, man, people who do that kind of stuff, they don't deserve a house. I know you're going to say, well, some people don't have a house that do that. Some people, they're homeless and they've got their rubbish that they've collected, so they leave it places. Well, fair enough, you know, but even if you're homeless, you can still put rubbish in a bin, you know. Throwing all that out there, and that's right next to people's houses. What I always find amazing is, a lot of the time, a lot of the places I go to, it's like that there, where you've got houses, and then there's a wall, and then it goes into someone else's land, public or private. They throw their rubbish over that fence. I can show you loads of examples of it at some point if you want, just down the road, where there's a you can actually see it. It's like a waterfall of rubbish as it gets stuck going over the fence onto the floor. So they can't say, well, it weren't me, because you can see it coming out their bloody garden. But right next door to their house, you know, they throw it over the fence. I mean, it's literally making your home area into a complete shithole. But that's some people's mentality, you know. Some people, it's just unbelievable. It's different if you throw your rubbish, if you drive 10 miles down the road and throw it in a bush. It's still wrong, still shouldn't do it, but it's not on your home, is it? I'm not saying that's definitely not right at all, but what I'm trying to say is that's one kind of person, one kind of people. The other kind is the ones that throw it literally out over, they're so lazy, they throw it over the fence of where their house is. Oh man, some people definitely need some kind of discipline, just something to make them go right in the head. And you know what the worst of it is? Those type of people, they probably got everything. You know, there's people like me in my family, work hard, every hour I can get I work, you know, and you know, we get by, and that's about that. Keep everything clean, even though recycling is a scam. I don't agree with recycling, but I still put stuff in the recycling bin. The council supplies with a recycling bin, so I put the cardboard and paper and bits and bobs in it. Take the time to put it in there. They supply it, so I use it. Do all that kind of stuff, put rubbish in the bin, keep my home area clean. I don't litter when I'm out and about. I abide by rules, you know, look after my family and all that kind of stuff. And yet, you know, ain't got much. Do you know what I mean? It's like the people, you see them out and about, you know. The people, you got this little scraggly little man that don't give a shit about fuck all, and he's got a woman following him, adores him, you know. He can't do no wrong, you know. But he does weed, he drinks, you know, don't work, doesn't want to do any work. You can see him on the street all the time. But a little woman, nice looking woman, following him around, and then you got people like me that work hard, look after the family, and no one gives a shit. And then you got people like that. The council now will come along, well, they won't on that one because that's on private land as well. All that's on private land. But the landowner will come along and clean that rubbish up, right? And that'll be that. Then people will throw more over, then it'll come and get cleaned up. You know, I guarantee if me, a law-abiding citizen, no, I'm getting unserious. It's a serious topic, and I'm getting unserious. But I'm guaranteed the person that, you know, tries to abide by all the rules, does everything, you know, puts 1 foot out of line. And if I was to go and litter, if I was to go now, take a bag of rubbish and throw it in a bush, I can guarantee you, right, that I will be found and caught and probably go to court and get a fine of like £10,000 or something. I don't know, really, a lot of money, and all sorts for 1 bag of rubbish. Them people that have been throwing that rubbish out there for years, I know they have because I've been watching them for years. Nothing happens, you know. It's crazy, really. Perhaps I should go into the profession of what do they call it? The people that go around catching the people that do the rubbish, fly tipping and all that. I did know what they were called. The people that work for the council. Perhaps I should go into that. Man, I wouldn't spare no mercy. I would not spare any mercy, man, honestly. Honestly, if I saw one person throwing any rubbish, that's it. Fuck, you're going to prison. Nah, probably couldn't do that. But I'd give them all the maximum sentences, man. There's just no excuse for it. We live in a wonderful country, a wonderful world, but a wonderful country, to narrow it down a bit. And people just treating it. All the foreigners that come over, you know, to be honest, a lot of the foreigners are to blame, but not all of them. But where I'm working now, we're right near the border, so you get a lot of Spanish, Bulgarian, Romanian, you know, all different types of people come over all the time. All you see all the time on the road is people coming over the border on the ferry, you know, all from different cars, like different places. They must think, what an absolute mess this country is. There's rubbish all along the side of the roads, rubbish everywhere. People don't give a... People just throw... When I'm going home, I see people throwing cups out the window on the bloody motorway. You know? It's actually... It's a disgrace. It is. This country's got too many people in it, to start with. Too many people, and you can't manage them all. There's not enough genuine people around doing the policing to... catch all these people doing all the littering. There's too many general people than there is enforcements, you know what I mean? And the trouble is, the more people you get that don't care. The less people there is, like little villages and towns you get in like Yorkshire and Devon and all of that, little ones, well, there's not that many people about. You normally find that those are clean because people care, because there's not as many of them, you know? So you get 100 people that really care and don't litter and all that, you'll get probably, let's just say for argument's sake, 20 people that don't care, right? So that means if you get 1,000 people that care, you'll get 200 people that don't care. Yeah, so that's more rubbish flying about, more just crap everywhere. So that means if you get 10,000 people in a village, right, you'll get 2,000 people that don't care. Do you know what I'm trying to say? The more people there is, there's more good people, but also there's more bad people. And, you know, it gets to a point where there's so many people, you can't control all the bad ones. And then you end up with what we have here, which is rubbish everywhere and people not caring. That's crazy, man. I think it is crazy, and it's definitely something for you lot to think about. But, you know, it is what it is. We're here to live, we're here to be happy, and if you're not happy in life, we only get one. You only get one life, and in retrospect to the lifespan of the planet, of the Earth, ours is minuscule, you know? If you live 70 years, that's a long time, but in retrospect to the lifespan of the planet so far, it's nothing, is it? So we need to look after ourselves and look after what we've got, and enjoy it. Enjoy it while you're here. That's what I say. Don't let the miserable people and the people who don't care about the planet or the Earth or where they live, don't let them get you. I certainly don't. I know I like to point them all out, but that's to make other people think. I'll catch you lot later on. Thanks for watching. And if you do come across some interesting stuff on the floor, you never know what you're going to find. I've found all sorts of stuff in fly tipping before. I'm not saying you should go and take it, but if you find it, finders keepers, isn't it? Just make sure you don't get mistakenly, you know, took for actually putting it there in the first place. That's the tricky thing. Right, so I'm out of here. Yeah, like I say, look after each other. Treat everybody how you want to be treated. Treat other people's property with respect. You know what I mean? If you're walking down the road and someone's garden, yeah, don't let your dog walk on their garden. Don't walk on their garden. That's another thing. Dog crap. Bloody hell. One of my neighbours is old, and he walks his dog down this bit of grass. He lets his dog shit all over it. He don't pick it up because he can't bend down. If you can't look after your dog, don't have a dog. You can't bend down to pick up the crap, don't have a dog. Or have someone walk it with you that can pick it up. Oh man, makes my blood boil. Anyway, catch you lot later on. All the best. Look after each other, look after yourselves. Ciao for now, you lot.